Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie and I am obsessed with personal development and tea. Today we're going to be talking about why habits fail. This is a 3-part series. We've already done video 1, so check that out. This will be the number 2 reason why habits fail. The number 2 reason that habits fail is because you try to do too much too fast. Think about it. Have you ever gone to an event or a conference and you're so excited, you're so motivated, like you were gonna go home and change your entire life. And you're like, yes, I'm actually gonna do it this time. And then you get home and you go back to regular life and all of a sudden everything gets a little overwhelming and you can't sustain the change. It's really common. Only about 5% of people actually make meaningful change after an event or conference. One of the biggest reasons is people have so much excitement and then they try to overhaul everything at once and it becomes extremely overwhelming, leading them to stop doing all the new habits in the first place. The best way to implement meaningful change is actually much smaller, which isn't as exciting or revolutionary, but it's the compounding that really makes things better. They call it the 1% improvement principle. And basically what it is you're compounding your improvements and your habits over time, which ultimately makes them easier to stack and easier to maintain because you're not entirely overhauling your life. Consistency beats intensity every single day. And so all of those begin to compound over time and you really start to feel momentum, even though they're really small habits. And then it's also so much easier to add new habits in. Think about it. How often you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to start reading an hour every single day. I'm going to work out 6 days a week. I'm going to do all of the things. And yes, absolutely, you can get there and you can do those things. However, if you're starting from 0 days working out or 0 days reading, it's probably going to become incredibly overwhelming to get to that step if you try to do it all at once. Let's do an example. You have 2 people, both who want to run 3 miles every single day, okay? Let's call them Susie and Johnny, all right? Johnny is like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna do this, I'm awesome. I'm gonna run 3 miles. So he's been running nothing. He goes, he runs 3 miles, he does it again. He's like, yeah, I'm really on top of this. Then all of a sudden, his body and his mind are totally worn out. That he's like, you know what? I don't want to run like this anymore. Like I did too much too fast. Whereas Susie wanted to run 3 miles. She starts running a half mile, a mile, and she slowly builds and she's slowly building. And all of a sudden, she's running 4 or 5 miles because she slowly built up the muscle and the ability, but it was really easy to do because she only added like a half mile or a mile at a time. So the question you want to ask yourself is, what is the smallest possible habit that I can do to move towards the life that I want? Maybe it's writing 1 sentence in your journal. Maybe it's just driving to the gym to get into that pattern. Maybe it's starting with a glass of water in the morning to really work on your hydration. Big changes start from really, really small commitments, and that is what builds up over time. Thank you for watching part 2 of Why Habits Fail. Check out the other 2 videos in our series if you want to learn other reasons why your habits are failing. If you're interested in learning more about habits and how to truly transform and create meaningful habits, check out our Elevate Your Life course. We have an entire module on how to build healthy habits and transform your life through micro actions. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel so much, and thank you for watching. Until next time, cheers.